Home sweet home. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. Let's see. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, have to mess with my settings a little bit here. I'm trying to remember how this entire setup works. I don't even know how this setup works. I'm finally back. I'm finally back from Texas. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But it's nice to be home and actually have, my Scrap Mechanic work available and, ready to be worked on again. Alright, so the biggest problem I'm looking at here is this. Oh, crap. I messed things up. Okay, yeah, my biggest problem that I'm running into here is we need the back to unfold in a really interesting way. Oh, geez. I did this wrong. There we go. Okay, this way. Now if I press the button... Right. There we go. Oh. Never mind. It's different. Okay, so we actually want it to be 90, negative 90. Okay. Yeah, I forgot we have to have it be the other way, except for... Now it doesn't seem to give a dang again. Oh, because it's not connected. Okay, let's try this again. Why is this a problem? Okay, there we go. Okay, life is good again. Let's start messing with things. So obviously this kind of doesn't look great. So we're gonna nix it. I'm gonna try something different. Something different being we're just going to fill it in with blocks. I don't know. There's probably a better looking solution, but this works for me. It'd be really nice if there's... Oh, there is. Oh, there is. Okay, here we go. We've got... Here we go, pipe block adapter. It doesn't work great. Take these out of commission. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't look perfect, and it'd be nice if it, like, slipped in a little bit better, but, honestly, all things considered, it works better than what I had earlier. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, the biggest problem here is we've got a whole back part that is supposed to unfold. Now, first issue I'm looking at here is too much of the top opens up here. That's an obvious conundrum that I don't want to deal with. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. What are these? 3 long? 4 long. Looks like it's 4 long. Yeah, it's 4 long. Okay, there we go. So now the back should open up. No problem. So we're gonna close this down. I'm gonna want low collision block. Do we even want low collision blocks? I have no idea. If anything, I'd probably want to put them elsewhere or not here at all. Effectively, what we want is this entire back half to unfold. Now, small issue is a lot of these are like 1x8, so what I should probably just do is have a I'm trying to visualize this here. Visualizing is hard. I don't know how many of you guys have like done designery things ever. Ain't easy. Now, I mean, actually, we could actually put some low collision blocks here. Actually have this entire back half be like its own separate section. I wish you could set the default color of a block that you're laying down. Oh, that'd be so nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill those in. Whoops. I don't know where that block went. Okay, looks like it goes up no problem. Oh! I filled it in right there where to counterbalance the engine by pure accident. I'm gonna claim it was on purpose. Just because that's the kind of thing I do. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so it runs into a little bit of a collision kerfuffle. Just it comes down. There's not really much I can do about that, sadly. Let's just hope it's just a small kerfuffle and nothing more. I mean, honestly, I can always make it so it doesn't go in fully, or I don't know. There are things that I can do. They're not great. Anyway. So now we gotta get the mechanics in here. Now, one thing I could do, if I really wanted to, is... Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make... I've got a bunch of 1x8s here, but they're not great. I like them. They look wonderful, as always. But they don't unfold well. Okay. So let's layer this off in a good way. So we want what? 1x4s? Probably 1x4s. So let's start with 1x4s right here. Yeah, it's a little aggressive, but that's fine. Because, yeah, we can't do 1x5s, and anything beyond that is maybe a little bit too steep. Okay. So, couple of easy issues to solve. One, the tires need to be fixed. Or not fixed, really. I wonder if I could do this. So this might take some major reworking. I'm a little bit worried about this taking too long, but at the same time, whatever. I mean, it takes too long, and then we go into another episode and make this work. Okay, so let's make this crazy. So I haven't been a big fan of these back wheels. They're lame. There's nothing interesting about them. Let's make them interesting. Okay, so we've just got blank bar, blank bar. And then we've got a, what? A 1x4 and a 1x2. Alright. Let's take them off. Fit this block in, because apparently... Yeah, apparently I just never filled these spaces in. Okay. So I'm going to delete this whole section. Okay. I'm not going to delete this full section. We got suspension glitches in here. Didn't realize they were there. Why are they here? Oh, I was being an idiot designing this thing. Well, kind of too late to go back on that design. Alright, that's fine. Let's just delete past a certain point. Okay, life looks good. Life looks good. Okay, so the question you may be asking yourself right now is, Wanderbot, what the hell are you doing? And my answer is figuring shit out. Okay, so I'm gonna put an invisible bearing there. I'm gonna replace all of these with no collision blocks. Very important that I do this, just in case. Okay. Looks like we're good. Okay, so low collision block. And... honestly, probably just going to want to do low collision blocks the entire way back here. So the entire point of this is this way I can get the tires out of the way. Really easily and really fast. Alright, so let's nix that. That's a separate thing entirely, so we want to do low collision block, low collision blocks. Okay, so these are all one. That's good. Okay, invisible bearing. I don't know if we need an invisible bearing there, but in the off chance that we do actually make this transform, and you could see it, this way you absolutely can't. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it this way. Let's see. 1, 2, switch. I got to play on the Nintendo Switch this weekend. Forgot to mention that. I guess I'll mention it in the upcoming vlog where I talk about what the hell I did over the weekend. Anyway, yeah, got to play on the Switch. It was unremarkable because it was an indie game. And let's be honest here, indie games not exactly the most indicative of how the Switch is going to go. The Pro Controller was comfortable enough. Okay, yeah. So back on topic. So the reason why I did this is now I can have the wheels effectively extend out. Now, admittedly, we need to do a little bit more than this. Now I could just have the wheels curve in, no problem, but that'd be lame. So let's get the infrastructure back on this thing. How am I gonna do it? Major issue is, how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's nix the 1x4 ramp there. And here. We're going to move it down a little bit. That's the easiest thing I can think of. This way we have a little bit more room to work with, and we can keep the whole heavy ramp design going without sacrificing too much of the rest of the design mentality. Okay, there we go. And... okay, there we go. So this way, if I hit the second button, they expand out, and yeah, we have just a little bit of a flat spot with a low collision block, and we'll be able to get the Windows wheels going, no problem. Okay, so let's bring this back in. Let's put a lift inside the car. Huh. Wasn't aware you could do that, sort of. I don't know. Anyway, do we want just 1x4s again? Still looks pretty nice, honestly. I'm gonna leave a single block gap, just so we don't run into any collision issues, period. Because that would be inconvenient. Then regular blocks, and then we'll do the 1x2s. And then regular blocks again. Let's see, same deal on this side. God, symmetry mode would be wonderful. Unfortunately, I was talking to Durf, and he's like, yeah, symmetry mode would be, like, almost completely impossible. And I was like, damn it. Screw you for telling me things are impossible. Even though he'd be the one doing all the work. Yeah. Doesn't work so hot. Okay, so biggest issue right now is we need this to... so, say I slap the tires on, they're going to be at a really dumb angle. Like, dumb angle. Two ways I can do this. Neither are pretty. Who needs pretty? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these. Okay, so we want an invisible bearing. And we want, not wing blocks, we want surface panels. This will look a little odd from the underside if you know what you're looking for. Luckily, nobody really looks at the underside of cars anymore, right? Okay, and let's do the same thing on the other side, just to make this easier. Oh, shoot. Nope, hold on. We gotta backtrack some here. Huh. Well, that's not coming back. Okay, put a block there, put a block there. Okay, yeah, we need low collision, otherwise this is going to give us weird issues. Maybe. Might actually give us some more weird issues because of the low collision. I really have no way of telling here. It's just pure guesswork past a certain point. Okay, so 1, 2, skip to the loo. Let's get some more low collision blocks on here. Okay. Let's see. So if we do this, we're going to want to connect them to the exact same controller. I really should have like a better way of organizing controllers here. Okay, so let's get this up. Poo. Wait, no, this is maybe okay. Let's just do 45-degree angles on all. Okay, so you're wrong. And you're right. Okay. So this looks a little bizarre, I will grant. But not much I can do about it. Okay. So I'm gonna put our bearing there and there. And honestly, I don't remember what tire we've been using. Well, that's a conundrum. Okay, it's a 4x2. Okay, and hook them up to the engine. Okay, so what this is going to let us do is if we hop in... Oh. Yeah, I should probably actually connect these to the switch. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, so this lets us open up the bottom side a little bit. We can still drive, but it gives us a much wider base. And mainly just gives us some room here. I should consider something to do with that bottom back, just because it looks a little goofy. Honestly, what I might do is actually just put thrusters there. Let's take a look. Okay, so we've got this. Let's see. Let's do... Now, we could do regular... we could do regular thrusters, but they look kind of boring. Now... Ooh... You know, I haven't actually messed around with the mini thrusters. Oh, the mini thrusters are going to be perfect. Alright. So we can fit... We can fit these in. And you know what? I'm probably going to have these be visible at all times. Let's get some 1x2 ramps in, or 1x1 ramps in here. Can I? Let's take a look at that for a second. Okay, yeah, I can delete this block without ruining everything. It's always a worry going into these. Is like, will this ruin all of my hard work? The answer is no. So good. And actually, that makes everything look nicer. I should have done the same right here. Oh, yeah, there's pretty much no way that I can fix that. Oh well. It'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, this gives us this. Now, in transformed mode, we've got these side sections here. Now I can, as far as I can tell, I can pretty much cut them off. Do I want to cut them off, or do I... Yeah, these are just regular blocks here. So these are just some basic ramps that I could screw around with. Same thing with these. Gotta figure out what I want to do with them, because to some degree, I more or less just want to have, like, is it even going to let me? No. Okay, that's an interesting problem. To some degree, I kind of want to just have kind of ramps on the inside here, covered in basic thrusters. So what we can do is just have these open up, and then, like, a back deck here that just, like, kind of unfurls, too. And it's just full of thrusters. Now, I mean... Honestly, we could take the ultra lame route and not have it transform at all, but like, that's stupid. Yeah. Okay, so let's start deleting these. Oh, question. Okay, so these do stay on if they don't have the ramp they're put on. They just don't put on sideways. It's good to know. So I guess what we're gonna do, let's just chop this off. Chop this off. I'm just going to go with the back half of the car, and we'll figure out the transformation past a certain point. Because, yeah, right now we've got this, like... we've got this bizarre-looking back half. It actually looks okay right now, but obviously it's not great. Let's figure it out. I mean, the other thing is I could have, like, much smaller... like, thruster setups and whatnot. But, like, that's lame. Okay. So what we need to do is... We can't go any lower. But we can go higher. I'm just trying to figure out... How do I want to do this? Because... What I want to have... is something that comes off of here. Well, okay, so I want to have this one, this lowest section, kind of come out diagonally like this. But that's not going to work great. I mean, it might work. It might work okay. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. I also really like these like weird thin thrusters all of a sudden. They look nice. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put an invisible bearing there and an invisible bearing there. Gonna delete that. Gonna delete that. Okay. There's really no easy way of doing this, is there? I mean, unless... Okay, you know what? Let's delete this whole block. Okay, that's not load bearing, is it? God, I hope not. That'd be a bit of a surprise. Okay, so we're gonna put low collision block there, low collision block there, low collision block, low collision block. Bearing, no bearing. Bearing. Okay, so this, nope. We gotta put this on a lift. Okay. So this is its own thing, and then this is gonna be its own thing. Okay, so 1, 2. You know what? Let's color them. I can always paint it gray after the fact. This way we know exactly what we're handling here. Okay. So I've got... Let's just extend the blue section all the way back. I'm probably going to have these two visible as some kind of, like, bizarro exhaust. But nothing more than that. I'm probably going to extend stuff there. Okay, and yeah, let's do the same thing here. I'll put ramp blocks in between around it. I might even replace some parts here. But for the time being, that's okay. Yeah. If I could, I'd actually have these go up and out, but there's really no easy way for me to do that. However, probably do that here. Let's put... So these will go... Or do we need to have them go... I have no idea. I'm just going to do these with basic low collision sticks for the time being. And then we'll figure it out past a certain point. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, you ain't gonna work, are ya? Oh wait, no, we need you on the ground. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what? Easy solution that will probably solve the collision issues. I'm just gonna do these, just so it's easier to tell what I'm doing on the internals, and I can cover it. Okay. 2. Yep, these do have bearings. Okay. And then we're going to want a bearing on top and a bearing on top. And this will be green group. We'll have to figure out rampage beyond this. But that'll be okay. Or at least it's not going to take as much work as some of these other things. Okay, so let's label green group while we're here. Okay. You know... Do we have enough? This is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to take 8. Okay, so let's have a new thing. Yeah, I really should have organized this better. All right, let's start with blue, because blue is the easiest. Then we'll do red. And then we'll do... Oh, yeah. That is kind of complicated. All right, whatever. Okay, so we want to do... I mean, honestly, for starts, let's just have everything go out 30 degrees. It's going to muck up really hard, and that's kind of okay, because we'll figure it out past this point. Okay, we're not on a lift. That goes down. Everything breaks. Alright. Big issue. 6 and 7 can't go out that much. I mean, surprisingly, no collision issues, but there will be. Obviously. So 6 and 7, you guys get like 5 degrees. Yeah, I could have done that better. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, it'd be great if, actually, you know what? Maybe we can have them go out to 15. If we have 3 and 4 only go up like 15 degrees. Maybe less than that. Because they don't need to go up much. Let's do 10. Unfortunately, the... Yeah, unfortunately, if I want it... Oh. Okay, let's start deleting stuff. Red block. Red bearing. Red that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I can get this working. It just needs a little bit of spit, polish, and ingenuity. Okay. Yep. Well, that did weird shit. Let's fix it. Actually, it doesn't look like it needs fixing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, all I need to do is just have another lower set of low collision blocks. I just realized I didn't fix this. Okay, let's start getting rid of some of the trash here, just so we don't have like too much clutter. Okay, actually, yeah, let's just get the sticks working, and then I'll get the thrusters in for next episode. I'm a little bit strapped for time. I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but for those of you that were wondering where the hell was yesterday's Scrap Mechanic episode, here's your answer. You know what? I'm just gonna delete. Okay, so there's a block there. There, invisible bearing. There. Okay, so maybe I did have it correct the first time. I don't know, whatever. Okay, yeah. Where was yesterday's episode? The answer is I was in transit. Stanley's car broke down and we didn't get back till midnight. So there really was no way that I could have actually filmed any Scrap Mechanic yesterday without totally screwing today up. And I'd prefer to just do everything right the first time. Okay, so let's get this down and let's program the sticks quick so I can... Oops, that's the wrong. There we are, and screwed that coloring up. Okay, so we want to have 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I want to do is just have these go... Let's just do 15 for the time being, because it's probably going to break hard, just like last time. Surprising no one. Okay, so you broke, and you broke. Okay. So I like the angle, but it needs to go out further. Keep trying to avoid getting pushed around by that, but that doesn't work. Okay, so let's do 30 for the time being. And let's actually go up to these and do 45. Okay, there we go. So that's a pretty heavy spread, which is perfect, because, I mean, I'm honestly not really aiming for this to actually work well at all. It's probably going to be an unmitigated disaster, but I want it to look really freaking cool. And that's my plan here. Okay, so let's slap down just a little bit of partage, just so it looks nice. Let's do a 1x4. I think on top. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, collision issues. Easily solved, though. Huh. Couple of easy solutions. One, move the whole green section forward a bit. No. Can't do that. Solution number 2? Yeah, I knew I was going to run into issues like this. Not much I could have done to prevent it, though. I mean, to some degree, I could just have it rotate less. Okay, so it looks a little doof. But you know what? I'll take doof. So yeah, we lined the whole thing with low collision blocks. So apart from like a little bit of squirrely business here and there, it looks okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just fit some more ramps in here. Oh, we get the chance. Alright, so we want 1x3s in here. Yeah, we'll figure out how to get this thing to go for next episode. For now, just wanna make a functional vehicle that does functional vehicle things. So the blue section is probably the easiest to work with. Just gonna do. Okay. Just gonna do that there. Maybe I should do. Let's do 1x8s. Might be a little bit long. Kind of worried about that. Worst comes to worst, we just move the tire back a bit. Looks okay. Nah. Let's just do a 1x4 slopey whatever block and go from there. I really don't want to end this episode. This is always the problem. I don't want to end it, but I kind of have to. Okay. So we'll do that there. I really wish there were low collision ramps. Oh, that would make my life so much easier. Okay. Yeah, so it's colliding, but it ain't colliding badly. Almost feels like the ramps themselves are actually low collision, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let's see. Can't. Yeah, we really need 1x6s. Kind of desperately. Okay, that ain't gonna work. I mean, I could move it back further, but like, man, is that gonna be dumb long and it's not gonna look good. Alright, let's commit to the 1x4s. Except for I never know which side I'm putting this on, right? And that ain't it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Looks good. We probably just want some 1x1s in here. don't even know how that even clipped. Oh, that's strange, but it's life. Okay, 1, 2. Let's hit the switch. Hope nothing breaks bad. Looks like we're still kind of in the good range here, which is actually surprising me a little bit. And honestly, I'm just going to extend this section out. I'd like to have like a third set, or to kind of even out or average out the sizes. There's not really much I can do there. Alright. And lastly... Huh. I almost have it be this, like, weird conical shape. Oh. Okay, that did what I wanted. Was worried. You know what? Let's mess around for a bit. Do we? Nah. Now we don't. Just gonna hook that there. Yeah, the back of this car, not feeling it as hard as some of the other ones. As some of the other designs. Maybe I just need more ramps. I need more ramps. Alright, let's get 1x4, 1x3s. Yeah, we just need ramps in weird spots. That'll make me feel better. That match up? Matches up enough. Let's see. Put that there. Weird gradation. Check. That. Do that. You know what? Maybe I'll just do something basic, like a ramp there. Yeah, that actually looks kind of nice. And then I can do we can do 1x4, like right here. Okay, feeling it a lot harder than I was, like, seconds ago. And if I go back, we press this button, this whole thing should unfold and look pretty damn sweet. So yeah, we've got this, like, big, long deck here. But that's actually not an issue. Okay, Jeez, I think that'll work. Yeah, looks like it worked. Okay, so yeah, we can have this, trough in the middle. And I needed to have stopped like 10 minutes ago. So I guess this is going to have to be it for now. So I'll see you guys in the next episode of Scrap Mechanic, where we'll finish this sweet, sweet looking vehicle off. Yeah. And have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.